For your entire life, you have been handed a flawed map of reality. You have been told a beautiful, yet incomplete story about how you create your life. A story of attraction, a story that places you here and your desires over there, separated by a vast, unknown space that you must cross through sheer force of will, of wanting, of deserving. You have been taught to be a magnet, pulling your desires towards you from a distant future. And so you have worked tirelessly. You have visualized, you have affirmed, you have hoped, you have prayed, you have tried to build your magnetic charge, believing that if you could just become powerful enough, you could finally pull that distant reality into your hands. And yet, for so many, there is a deep and quiet frustration, a feeling of being stuck, a sense that despite all your effort, you're running in place, shouting into a void, while your desires remain perpetually on the horizon, like a mirage in the desert. The exhaustion you feel is real. The confusion is valid. Because the map you were given is missing the most important detail. The secret is not in the map. It is in the compass. And today, we are going to recalibrate your compass with one simple, paradigm-shattering truth. You do not attract your desire. You shift to the reality where it already exists. Let that statement land. Feel the resonance of it. It may seem like a subtle change in language, but it is the difference between believing you are a powerless subject in a vast universe and remembering that you are the universe itself, experiencing a single point of focus. The model of attraction, for all its good intentions, is built upon a foundation of separation. It implies you and it. You are here, in your reality of lack, and your abundance is over there. You are here, in your reality of loneliness, and your love is over there. This very framework, this mental model of separation, is the energetic anchor that keeps you locked in your current circumstances. The very act of attracting something reinforces the belief that you do not currently have it. And since the universe can only mirror your state of being, it dutifully reflects your belief of not having by giving you more experiences of not having. It is a perfect, yet frustrating feedback loop. But what if there is no separation? What if there is no distance to cross? What if the reality where you are wealthy, the reality where you are deeply loved, the reality where you are perfectly healthy and vibrant, is not in some distant future, but is existing right now, in this very moment, on a different frequency? What if reality is not a single solid line, but an infinite library of parallel timelines, all stacked upon each other, all equally real, all happening simultaneously? And what if the only thing that determines which of these infinite timelines you experience as your physical reality is the frequency of your own consciousness? This is the quantum model of creation. It is the next evolution of our understanding. In the strange and beautiful world of quantum physics, this is not a spiritual metaphor. It is the closest description of the mechanics of the universe we have. At the subatomic level, before we observe it, reality exists as a field of pure, unmanifested potential, a sea of infinite probability waves. An electron is not in one place. It is in all possible places at once, a cloud of potential. It is only when a conscious observer focuses their attention upon it that this wave of infinite possibilities collapses into a single, specific particle in a single, specific location. Your consciousness is that observer. The quantum field is that sea of infinite potential, and every possible version of your life, every imaginable outcome, every timeline you can conceive of already exists as a stable, coherent wave pattern in that field. The you who is a celebrated artist, the you who is a loving parent, the you who is a global entrepreneur, the you who is a healed and peaceful being. These are not fantasies to be created from scratch. They are fully formed, pre-existing realities, vibrating at their own unique frequency. You are not meant to create them. You are meant to select them. You do not have to build the new reality. You simply have to match its frequency. The act of creation is not an act of attraction. It is an act of resonance. It is a quantum shift in your own point of view. So, why are you stuck? If all these realities are available, why do you find yourself experiencing the same unwanted patterns over and over again? The answer is the law of vibrational inertia. Your current reality feels so solid, so real, so persistent, because you're in a state of perfect, unconscious resonance with it. You are a vibrational match to it. This match is not just your thoughts. It is a deep, holistic alignment of your entire being. Your subconscious beliefs, the programs downloaded in your childhood, are constantly emitting a signal that says, "This is what is real for me." Your dominant emotional state, your home frequency of anxiety or frustration or hopefulness, is anchoring you to circumstances that evoke those same emotions. Your physical body, which has been conditioned by years of repetitive experiences, holds the memory of your old reality in its very cells. This unified field of belief, emotion, and bodily sensation creates a powerful, stable, and coherent energetic signature. It is your vibrational address in the multiverse. And as long as that address remains unchanged, the universe, like a perfect cosmic postal service, will continue to deliver the mail, the experiences, the people, the situations that belong to that address. You can stand on your porch, your conscious mind, and shout a new address all day long, your affirmations. But until you go inside and officially change your registration, your state of being, the mail will keep coming to the old location. Being stuck is simply the experience of being powerfully and consistently tuned to a reality you no longer prefer. You are not stuck. You are a powerful creator who is in a deep, habitual, vibrational mismatch with your own desire. The first step in initiating a quantum shift, therefore, is not to focus on your desire, but to disidentify from your current reality. You must gently but firmly withdraw your belief that your current circumstances define who you are. This is the great work of the conscious creator. You must learn to separate your eternal consciousness from the temporary data your senses are feeding you. You are not your bank account. You are not your job title. You are not your past traumas. You are not your physical diagnosis. These are all temporary, lagging reflections of a past energetic state. They are echoes, not truths. The real you is the silent, formless awareness that is observing all of it. To begin this process of disidentification, you must become a neutral observer of your own life. When a challenging thought arises, you don't fight it, you observe it. Ah, there is the thought that I am not good enough. That is a thought from the old timeline. When a difficult emotion surfaces, you don't suppress it. You allow it to be there without judgment. I feel the sensation of fear in my body. This is the emotional echo of the old reality. You are like a scientist studying old data on a screen. You acknowledge it, you note it, but you do not mistake it for the current, lived data. This practice of neutral observation creates a space, a gap, between you, the true creator, and the reality you are currently experiencing. It is in this sacred gap that the power to choose is born. By withdrawing your emotional energy from the old reality, you stop feeding it, you stop reinforcing it. You begin to loosen the anchor of your old vibrational address. You are preparing to move. Once you have created this space, the next step is to define your destination. And this is where we refine the process of visualization into something far more powerful: vibrational embodiment. You must get absolutely clear on the reality you wish to shift to. But this is not about picturing the stuff. It's not about the car, the house, or the face of your perfect partner. Those are the external symbols. You must go deeper. You must identify the core feeling state, the energetic signature of the you who is already living that reality. What is the dominant frequency of that version of you? Is it freedom? Is it boundless creativity? Is it unconditional love? Is it serene peace? Is it vibrant, overflowing health? This feeling state is your new vibrational address. It is the tuning frequency of your desired timeline. Your work is to make this feeling your new home, not just for 5 minutes during a meditation, but as your new default state of being. You must begin to rehearse this new reality so consistently that it feels more real than the one your physical senses are currently showing you. This is the process of embodiment. It is the conscious conditioning of your mind, body, and emotions to live in the new reality before it has physically manifested. You close your eyes, and you don't just see the new house. You feel the feeling of safety, peace, and abundance that the house represents. You walk through its rooms in your mind's eye, feeling the gratitude, the joy, the I am home sensation in every cell of your body. You don't just imagine your ideal partner. You generate the feeling of being cherished, of being seen, of being loved within your own heart. You fill yourself up with that feeling until you overflow with it, becoming the very source of the love you seek. You don't just affirm that you are healthy. You close your eyes and feel the energy, the vitality, the effortless flow of life force moving through your body. You remember what it feels like to be completely well. This process of vibrational rehearsal is the most potent form of creation because it creates a state of emotional coherence. This is the missing link. Your thoughts are the electrical charge you send out to the quantum field. They are the blueprint. Your emotions are the magnetic charge you send out. They are the engine that draws the reality to you, or more accurately, draws you to the reality. When your thoughts and your emotions are aligned, you create a powerful, coherent, electromagnetic signal that the quantum field can read with perfect clarity. This is when the magic happens. But when they are misaligned, you create a chaotic, incoherent signal that the universe cannot interpret. If you are thinking the thought, I am wealthy, but you are feeling the emotion of worry and lack in your body, you are sending out two contradictory signals. You are stepping on the gas and the brake at the same time. The result is you go nowhere. You stay stuck. Creating emotional coherence is the art of teaching your body, the subconscious mind, to feel the emotion of your future reality on command. It's about breaking your addiction to the familiar, stress-induced emotions of your past, the cortisol, the adrenaline, and conditioning your body to a new chemistry, the chemistry of elevated emotions like gratitude, joy, and love, the oxytocin, the dopamine, the serotonin. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receiving. You cannot be in a state of gratitude and a state of lack at the same time. They are mutually exclusive frequencies. When you can feel truly grateful for your desired reality before it has manifested, you are collapsing space and time. You are signaling to the quantum field that the event has already happened. You are no longer creating it. You are acknowledging it. And the field which mirrors your belief must then present you with the evidence to be grateful for. As you commit to this practice of disidentifying from the old and embodying the new, you will have to navigate the phenomenon of the reality lag. This is the period of time between your energetic shift and the full physical manifestation of that shift in your 3D world. This is where most people give up. Their faith wavers. They do the work, they feel the new feelings, and then they open their eyes, look at their bank account and say, it's not working. And in that moment, They erase all the powerful work they have just done. They have reverted to believing the shadow over believing the light. You must understand that the 3D world operates on a different timeline. Energy must first accumulate and coalesce before it can precipitate into matter. There is a gestation period. The bigger the shift you are calling in, the more profound the energetic reorganization required. During this lag time, your only job is to remain faithful to your new inner reality. You must make your inner world, your state of being, more real than the world you see with your eyes. You are living in two worlds at once, and you must consciously choose which one is the cause and which one is the effect. The outer world is the old effect. Your inner world is the new cause. This is the test. Can you hold the vibration of your new timeline, even when the mirror of reality is still showing you a reflection from the old one? Can you walk with the confidence of the wealthy person, even when the numbers don't yet reflect it? Can you love yourself with the wholeness of the cherished person, even when you are still alone? This is not about being delusional. It is about being a visionary. A visionary is someone who can hold a vision so clearly and so consistently that the vision itself bends reality to its will. The final piece of this puzzle is the art of surrender. But this is not the surrender of giving up. This is the surrender of a master architect who, after creating the perfect blueprint, hands it over to the master builders and trusts them to do their work. In this analogy, you are the architect. The blueprint is your clear intention and your embodied emotional state. The master builders are the universe, the quantum field, the infinite intelligence that orchestrates all things. Once you have done your work, the work of shifting your state of being, you must let go. You must release your attachment to the how and the when. Your human mind can only see a few limited pathways. The universe can see all pathways. Your attempt to control the how is like telling the master builder how to do their job. It's an energy of distrust and constriction. It slows down the process. True surrender is the act of resting in the knowing that once you have changed your signal, the reflection must change. It is the law. Your only job is to maintain the new signal. How it comes, when it comes, through what people or opportunities it comes, that is not your concern. Your concern is only to be the person to whom that reality belongs. This state of surrendered trust is the highest frequency you can emit. It is a signal of pure faith. And it is in this relaxed, open, allowing state that miracles happen. The universe can now surprise and delight you. It can deliver your desire in a way that is far more magical and magnificent than you could have ever planned. It will feel effortless. It will feel like grace. Because you have finally stopped resisting. You have stopped trying to swim upstream against the current of your old reality, and you have learned to simply shift your boat into a new, more powerful current that was always flowing, waiting for you to join it. As your shift begins to solidify, you will notice the signs. The universe will start sending you echoes from your new timeline. You will experience synchronicities that are so perfect, they will take your breath away. You will think of something and it will appear. You will have a question and the answer will be delivered. These are not random coincidences. These are winks from the cosmos, confirming that your frequency is locked in. The old reality will begin to feel strange, distant, like a movie you once watched. The people and situations that were part of that old frequency will naturally and gracefully drift out of your life, not through conflict, but through simple energetic irrelevance. You will feel different. A sense of peace will become your new normal. The desperate craving for your desire will be replaced by a joyful anticipation. This is the final phase. You are no longer trying to shift. You have shifted. You are simply waiting for the 3D world to catch up and render the new data. And then, one day, it will be there. The opportunity, the person, the healing, the abundance. It will appear in your physical reality. And in that moment, you will understand the most beautiful truth of all. The prize was never the thing you manifested. The prize was the person you had to become to allow it to manifest. The prize was your own mastery. You did not attract anything. You simply woke up, remembered your power, chose a new reality from the infinite menu of possibilities, and shifted your consciousness to the address where it was already waiting for you. This is your birthright. This is your power. You are not a magnet. You are a shifter. You are an architect. You are the observer who collapses the waves of potential into the experience of a lifetime. So stop wanting, stop attracting, stop chasing, and simply, profoundly, decide who you are. And then watch as the universe rearranges itself to show you the magnificent truth of your choice.